Hey guys, how we doing? Come on in Libby's Kentucky Kitchen and let's get to cooking. I want to show you what I got going on today. So we're having company over and so I want to make some snack food. So I'm going to make a cheese ball, but this one's not going to be a savory cheese ball. It's going to be a sweet cheese ball. So what do you need? Cream cheese to make a cheese ball, right? We are going to do ours a pineapple cream cheese. And I tell you what I did. Now the recipe calls for a can of pineapple drained, and you're supposed to put 1/2 to 3/4 of the can. Well, I have canned pineapple, but I got a fresh pineapple, and you're supposed to drain it in the recipe. Of course, you know, you don't know how much liquid is in that. It's like, what, a 20-ounce can, 22-ounce can, something like that, one of those big cans. So I figured out the best I could, and I've got about a cup of crushed pineapple, and all I did to crush it, of course I just chopped it up in chunks when I fixed it, but all I did to crush it was, let me turn this on so it'll be going, is I use my Pampered Chef. It's just a little chopper. I put some in there and chop it, and just put it in there, and it goes like that. And it chops it, and that's how I chop mine. Okay, so we're going to need the pineapple, and we've got the cream cheese in here. Now my cream cheese was already soft, so you need to make sure that, you know, it's soft before you start. And do you have to have this mixer to make it? No, you can use a hand mixer. You can get your cream cheese real soft and just do it with a spoon, you know. So I drained as much liquid as I could off of my pineapple, because I want, you know, I don't want it to be soupy, and that's what you're supposed to do with the other. Of course, mine didn't have any added liquid. I'm not going to put every bit of this in here to start, because I'm only guessing at how much actual pineapple is in a can. So I'm going to put about 3/4 of that in there, and then I'm going to stir it up a little bit and see if that looks right. And that's definitely enough pineapple. So I'm going to put in about 1.5 cups of cheese. And we need a little bit of sugar too. Alright, we're going to put in, this is a tablespoon. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that ought to be plenty. I'll taste it and see. Let me taste it and see if it is plenty sweet enough. Well, can't get it out of there. All right. Wonderful. That's perfect. And so for this cheese ball, that's really all there is to it. Can you believe that it's that easy to make a sweet cheese ball? You know, I tell you what I might do, because, you know, the stuff we put in there is sweet. I am going to put just a tiny pinch. This is 1/4 of a teaspoon measure. I'm going to put not even half of that, just a little less than half of salt in there. Because, you know, salt and will balance out anything that's sweet and keep it from being way too over sweet, you know. I usually try to put a pinch of salt or anyways in with my sweet stuff. It really does help. Just kind of brings the flavor out, you know. So, stick that in there. This is what you end up with, okay? So, what we're going to do is we are going to just this is a little bit soft. Of course, it's going to firm up quite a bit once, let me get my nuts chopped up before, oh, and this is what I'm going to use on the outside of mine. See, it's holding its shape, so it should be good. It's a little thinner than what I like, actually. And I guess that's because I put extra, you know, the pineapple is different. Mine is different because I didn't have the y'all know what I mean. I use fresh pineapple instead of canned. You just got to make sure that you get all the liquid out of there that you can. And the pecans that I'm going to use on the outside of this one, they're called Glazed Pecan by Emerald. And if I'm going to get a candied pecan, then this is my, you know, favorite store-bought one. And I do make my own with cinnamon and stuff like that. But, well, daggone. Alright, now we got her. And you can, you know, leave them in pretty big chunks. I probably should have had these crunched up before I got on here with you guys. They're a little bit harder than a regular pecan. And that's good. That's going to help hold the shape of that cheese ball. Once you get these nuts on here, it's going to hold up just fine. I'm sorry, I can't imagine how loud that is in there. Alright, that's good enough. They're pretty crunchy pecans. They're fresh. And I promise next time I will have that done beforehand so it won't be quite so loud. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take the lid. I got a Pyrex bowl. And I'm going to take the lid, turn it upside down so that when we get done, we can do like this and store it that way. And then we can take this and put it on our tray and cover it up. So you're not going to really see that once we get it on our tray for when our company comes. So we're just going to take this and pull it out. And I want to stack it up right there in the center. And like I said, this is a little softer than I like it, but it will be okay. Alright, and if it gets too soft, I'll just flip it over, put some nuts on the top, and say, it's a fruit dip, right? You know, I didn't think about carrots would probably be good in this because they're kind of sweet. You know, if you did them up real fine, and it would probably help it hold its shape a little more. But I think this is going to work. There we go. You know what you could put in here is a couple of tablespoons of marshmallow cream instead of putting the sugar in. And that would, I bet that would work real well. And then we just cup our hand and drop some nuts and kind of press them in. And press them in. And press them in. Just like that. Once you get them on there, you just press them in. Ah! I missed my hand. As big as my hand is, and I missed it. Alright. There we go. That's looking good, good, good. And it tastes wonderful. Wonderful. Alright. And a little bit more. And then once you get the nuts on there too, it'll be easier to help form the ball. And there you go. A sweet pineapple cheese ball. Hope you guys try this. If you do, put me a picture in the comments. I am on Instagram, and I'm on Facebook, and I am on YouTube. So, give me a thumbs up, give me a share. If you have any problems sharing, please let me know. Send me a message so that I can get that fixed. I think I'm going to have to fire my tech guy, right? Because he's not doing a great job. Oh, no, that's me, right? I'm not tech savvy, guys. So we put this on here just like this. Then when we get ready to serve it, we take this off and we cover it up with our crackers. I wouldn't get a flavored cracker of any kind for any cheese ball. I would just use, you know, just Ritz or the little square, what are they called, townhouse crackers. That's what I'd use. Those. You could even put cookies around this and that would be good. You know, like a vanilla wafer. Put a vanilla wafer around it. That would be good. And then some fresh fruit in there. I may do that. Okay. Thanks, guys. Bye.